Tuesday talking about waist trainers. But anyways,
and Spanx and everything else.
And other girly things. What's up, my ladies? Welcome to Valley View Live and some gentlemen out there. Rikki is off today. We miss you, but we are talking football with the commissioner of our Touchdown for Charity Fantasy Football League. Her name is Dina Mitchell, my friends. You guys see her each and every week, so welcome right here on our table today.
Sounds so fancy, the commissioner.
Oh, the commissioner. What else do we call? We have all different names.
No, the commissioner's right.
Yes. The other one.
The commissioner's right. Yeah, and you know, that also means that I have the ability to go in there and change stats.
Oh, is that? Look at her.
Which I haven't.
Is that why you're winning, or you're winning legitimately?
No.
Look what she printed for us today. The current standings for this year's Fantasy Football League so far. Dina's coming in at number 1. Rikki
Well, not
Cheese.
quite what. No, DJ Ashba's one. I'm just one up here.
See,
she's one in the media category.
You break this down for us.
Well, okay, so you can see the record, which is pretty self-explanatory. So the wins, the losses, and then, for example, on you have actually a tie. Points for, so that means how many points that you've received so far, all your games accumulated. And then points against how many points your opponents, if you add all those up, how many against. So for example, if you look at DJ Ashba, look how high his points are. And then look how high, even points against. That means that the opponents that played him, they actually really tried their best. They got a high score and still didn't beat him.
Now, how did you get involved with this fantasy football?
And so passionate about it.
Well, I've always had an interest in football, and it started really in high school, I think, with a history teacher that taught us how to bet football games, and I don't know why.
Did?
Yeah, well,
what class is that?
Actually, we learned about betting college and national football, and then as I got a little older, dated a football player, got into it again, and then bet games again. And so I've always had an interest. And a couple years ago, I got invited in the Celebrity Fantasy Football League, started by Dave Mahoney and DK over at 107.5, which sadly they've left us and they've gone on to Houston, and there was no one to do the league. So of course I volunteered. I love football. I love being involved in charity. I love the Boys and Girls Club in particular.
And that's who you're playing for, $10,000 at the end of the league.
Yeah, in the first year that I played, I'd never played fantasy football before. And I actually won, and I won $10,000 for my charity, which was awesome. Actually, it was because Chum Lee threw in another $5,000. So I knew nothing. I literally was like trying to handicap. I had everything out. I really didn't even know the difference, even though I've always loved football. I didn't know the difference between a wide receiver and a running back, and et cetera.
Well,
so
we're going to get into all
I
of that, and now you're paying it forward with your own Touchdown for Charity, a charity event that we'll be talking about. So we're so happy that you're here, Dina.
Thank you.
This is very exciting for us. All right, a look at today's headlines. Trending right now, a jury finds Amar Harris guilty of killing 3 people in a shooting and fiery crash on the Strip in 2013. He sat still and gave no reaction as the verdicts were read yesterday in Nevada State Court. The penalty phase begins next week. The jury will now decide if the 29-year-old gets the death penalty. Be aware of your surroundings. Police are searching for an armed suspect in getaway car after a woman was robbed outside an Albertsons this morning. She was in the parking lot near Buffalo and Vegas Drive around 2 a.m. The robbery suspect is a black man in his early 20s. His getaway car, a silver, possibly a 1990s era Pontiac. Police say there were 4 people inside the vehicle. Ed Sheeran's Thinking Out Loud was written to help his friend having financial trouble. The singer told the Mirror that his childhood pal drove to my house. My album was nearly done, and she asked if she could put a song from when I was 17 on the deluxe album so she could get a little bit of money and pay the mortgage and bills and stuff. Well, while she was there, the pair wrote the chart-topping song. Now she never needs to worry about money again. And another week, another elimination. Vine star Hayes Greer is done on Dancing with the Stars.
You go out on a night where you excelled. You did such great dancing tonight, and this competition is going to miss you. Quickly, a thought.
Yeah, everyone here, like all those guys, they're brilliant people, and this has meant so much to me. It's been a really life-changing event.
Oh, look at. He looks so sad.
He hung in there for quite some time. That was really good.
And that's really cool about the show Dancing with the Stars right here on ABC, right, is that it gets people, you see this other side, like, on this side, we're like, how could they be so like emotional about something like this, you know? But it takes over their life.
I'm sure you know this. Like some of the football players are actually very coordinated, and they've actually won in the past.
It's awesome.
I want to know, is Paula Deen, because she's my favorite.
Is she?
As controversial as she is, I love her cooking, everything with butter. Is she still on, or did she get kicked off?
Paula. She's off.
off.
Unfortunately, we have Paula off. I hate to break the
See,
news to you.
Dina, it's because you didn't vote for her.
Yeah.
Well,
See,
you know,
it does count when
I
viewers
know.
vote and get on the phone.
That's how you kept Donnie going, right?
Yes, I know. Yes, and you can
Don't
see his
bring it up,
trophy
don't
over at the Flamingo. And earlier I said Ed, and I said his last name wrong.
Ed Sheeran.
Sheeran, yes. I love the song. It's
love the
incredible. And I
story.
can't believe the story only just came out, and we're hearing about this because
Yeah.
the song's been played for a very long time.
while.
But it's so cool because apparently now the lady has enough money to do whatever she wants, and apparently she's always going on vacation, and it's just a great story.
Good for her.
To be
She's
so
saving
talented.
too, because you would hate to rely on your friend who's an artist to launch, some sort of like financial stability.
Yeah,
So keep
definitely.
saving, girlfriend. All right, let's talk about what's trending here in Las Vegas locally. An East Side family removed Halloween decorations from their yard after complaints that the decorations had racial undertones. Now check it out. You see the photo right there. Now the display was supposed to be a witch being burned at the stake surrounded by townspeople, but the colors of the figures are what had some people in an outrage. The figure being burned was black, while the townspeople were all white. Several of the neighbors agreed that taking down the decorations was the right thing to do, but some people, they believe otherwise.
It's time for us to be able to say it's Halloween decorations, for crying out loud. Now, if you say something that offends somebody, they're supposed to do you in. Excuse me. It's a big world out there. Why do they expect everybody to be the same?
She has a point. But do you think the display should have been taken down, Dina? Why or why not?
No, you know what? I mean, okay. I have to agree that it is a little controversial, and I think it was, they didn't have the intent, to make it look the way it did. But,
Right.
you
With how quick they responded, right? I think the
Oh, I
fact that
love-
it called the neighbors like, oh my God, help me take it down.
Right,
I
but
think
you
that
know what?
says
I mean,
something.
what's Halloween about? I mean, it's about being scared, right? So
Right.
I don't think the kids really got it. I think it's more of the parents got
Yeah.
it. Or were offended, but I love that little old lady. I love what she's saying.
Yeah.
Why everyone needs to be the same? Get over it. It's
Well, I think
Halloween.
it's interesting for someone of her generation, who's been around some time to say, you know what, it's Halloween, we need to stop being so sensitive. I know if Rikki Cheese was here, she may say something like, why do we always have to worry about someone else's opinions of things, right?
You
Because
have the
this is a
freedom
free
to do
world.
whatever you want to your house when you want. If that's what you want to do and that's the way you want to decorate, that is fine with me. I'm not going to
Yeah.
tell you what to do for your house and for your home.
Right.
And I wonder if it was, people came to their own decision on their own, or was one person that kind of put that
Isn't it
together and then
usually-
went around the neighborhood
And
going, blah, blah, blah,
their
blah.
motivation and their intent wasn't racist.
And again,
Right, they probably just ran
right.
out of black trash bags.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was maybe they just ran out, but ghosts are generally white. And
Definitely.
witches have that, witches, you think of Wizard of Oz and you think of the Wicked Witch of the West. You
There
think
is
she's black.
nothing wrong with burning witches at the stake. Nothing.
They did that.
Nothing
Yes.
wrong.
It's been done.
But on the other hand, as someone, who puts out decorations for any sort of holiday, yes, you have to be somewhat responsible for your own actions. So when you put colors out there, it's nice that these people, if they're telling the truth, that they didn't
Right.
actually see the colors. They were colorblind in a sense, thinking I'm just going to put the white ghost and the black. That's
Absolutely.
great that we're at that point in our society where we don't see the color. But on the other hand, I mean, you do see the white surrounding the black. I understand why some people would have been offended. So
I want to see what they do for Christmas.
Yeah.
this is true.
We'll drive by there.
Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever they celebrate, right? All right. Well, a lot of people are sounding off on this topic, and we want you to join the discussion. Share your thoughts on our Valley View Live Facebook page. Find us on Twitter or Instagram. We're there. It's at Valley View Live with the hashtag VVLive, and we'll be sure to read some of your comments later on in the show. So sound off.
Actress Kristen Wiig rose to fame through her comedic performances on shows like Saturday Night Live. Now she's expanding her range into dramatic films. Last night on Jimmy Kimmel Live, the actress debuted a new trailer for her latest movie. Wow, that is the best trailer I have ever seen. I have
Right?
to go see that movie.
And I want that sweater.
But it's amazing what music, right? The score of a film can do to the emotions.
And the
'Cause you're watching
actress.
it,
Oh, it does. Speaking of that, do you know spooky movies? If it gets too spooky, all you need to do is push mute, and it's totally fine.
because it's the music.
It
that's-
totally gets you. That's how I learned how to watch scary movies. It doesn't matter how scary, just mute. And then if you really want to, you can back
Yeah.
up. Now
How
that
do
you've
you-
kind of already seen
How do
it.
you mute in a movie theater? That means you have to wait until it
Earmuffs.
gets on the television.
Right. Well,
You know what
nothing
that
you can do
reminds me of? Gwen Stefani's new song, where the music video,
Oh, right.
we showed it a couple of days ago, and she's just
Right.
sitting there like, I used to love you. And she's
Right?
just like,
And then looks at the camera all
Yes.
deep.
Yes.
I still feel bad for her. Anyways, you can catch Jimmy Kimmel tonight.
That's right. On Channel 13 at 11:35 p.m. Tonight's guests include actress Julie Bowen and country music star Carrie Underwood.
There you go. And still to come right here on Valley View Live, Piff The Magic Dragon has a few confessions of his own for a Las Vegas showgirl. And next, the new way to tip your server or bellhop, how to share the wealth with your smartphone. I need that out. And news. Dao, I hear you have some chicken wings?
Yes, and as you know, well, it's actually better than chicken wings. Football game day is a time of indulgence, as you know, but all the nachos and chicken wings can ruin your diet. Chef Michael Anderson from Le Cordon Bleu is here with some delicious recipes that can save your waistline. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me. Thanks
Every
for having
time
me.
I go to a tailgating party, I love the dip. So you're going to make a very healthy dip for us.
We are. We're going to do a little healthy dip. We're going to do a roasted red pepper hummus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our chickpeas that we have here and go ahead and put them right into the bowl of our food processor. The great thing about hummus is you can really change the flavors and make it your own. So that's what we're going to do by adding the roasted red peppers. So we just roasted them, took the skin off, give us a really nice sweetness to it, but without adding any extra sugar, any extra fat.
My
you got
mouth
all
just
this?
started watering
Yeah,
when you started
you're going to
doing
make it for us.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
going
yeah.
to your house.
Oh, yeah, no
Okay.
problem. Yeah.
All right, what else do you have?
So we're going to add a little bit of lemon juice and lemon zest just to give a little bit of a bite to it. Okay?
Is that some
And then we're
cumin
going to
over
give it, we got some cumin, that's going in next. A little bit of garlic. And then we're going to go ahead and add, like you said, some cumin. Give a little bit of, it gives a little bit of smokiness to it, a little bit of depth of flavor.
So the garbanzo beans, you didn't have to shell them first?
No, we just, for using hummus, I like using the canned garbanzo beans.
Okay.
If you use the fresh ones, or the dried ones, you want to soak them and then cook them a little bit.
Right.
And then you can shell them a little bit.
You do need to shell them.
You do.
Okay.
But this is the easy way. Just buy
This
it
is
in a
easy.
can.
I
This
did
is
it the
Buy
hard
in a
way
can,
and it
Dina.
took forever. Yeah, never again.
Pinch of salt and pepper. And then the last thing we're going to add here real quick is a little bit of tahini paste. So it's a paste made of sesame seeds. So
Yummy.
go ahead and add that right on in.
Yeah, while you're making that, I gotta try this out.
Please. We have one of our other little recipes that we brought was a corn and black bean salsa.
Okay.
And we're going to go ahead
Delicious.
and I'm going to start pulsing this a little bit to get this going.
Chef, can you make this ahead of time, a couple days?
You can make this ahead of time. And the great thing about hummus, with a lot of dips, as the flavors sit, they sort of infuse the flavor a little bit more and get a little bit stronger.
And again, this is healthier.
Definitely a little bit healthier for you.
How long is this good for? Dad mentioned making it before. How long?
You make it a day or two ahead of time. Don't want to go too far ahead of time, but a day
Okay.
or two, because there's no preservatives or anything in this.
Right. It'll start to probably separate or so after
Exactly.
a while. Okay.
So I'll let it run a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil here. Again, a good, healthy olive oil for you.
Oh, that's olive oil? I was hoping that was wine. Dang it.
So you can have that with it.
Yeah,
Glass
okay.
of red wine is
There we
always
go.
good for you.
Right. Those are empty calories, so we don't count those.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now tell us about the Le Cordon Bleu and how we can get involved.
So there's a couple ways you can get involved with Le Cordon Bleu. We have a couple different events. We have our regular culinary classes. And if anyone's interested, they can come check it out in open house. We have a couple open houses coming up. We have one on November 7th. It's called Blue Saturday, where we're going to be doing some gingerbread houses, actually kicking off the
fun.
holiday event theme, the holiday season. And then on November 21st, we're going to be doing another one. I'll actually be doing one on Thanksgiving, and we're doing a twist on traditional Thanksgiving by doing turkey and waffles. We're doing waffles made out of stuffing.
Oh, wow.
A little different for you.
That
Now, how long
sounds
does
good.
it take for us to get a degree from Le Cordon Bleu?
To get a degree, to get an associate's degree, it's about 21 months total. It's 18 months on campus, and then there's a little bit of an externship program where you go out and work in the industry and work with professionals. So we go ahead and add the hummus right
They're
over
telling
the
us
bowl.
to wrap, but we have to taste
Oh,
this.
yes,
fighting
please.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Throw elbows.
I'm gonna
for
tackle
this.
her.
Wow.
That looks so pretty too, Chef.
right. Like I
is
couldn't
it?
get a bigger bite.
That's delicious. You can
Good.
come over and cook for us anytime, okay?
And please come out and visit us at the school anytime.
All right. Thank
I'm
you
gonna try
so
one of
much.
these.
Yeah, it's
Thank
delicious.
you so much. And
Thank you.
I'm really sorry about your Ravens. You mentioned that's your team.
Yeah,
want you to rub it in.
1-6. You have a lot of injuries.
We're close, though. We're close.
You have that kind of, yeah. I think it was always down to a touchdown or a bad play.
8 points or less every
Yeah.
game. Yeah,
Thank
it's
you,
been
Chef.
close.
That's almost worse.
To learn some more great ways to cook, check out Blue Saturday on November 7th at Le Cordon Bleu. Tickets are free. That's right, free. Call the number on your screen for more information. Still to come on Valley View Live, Piff the Magic Dragon blows some serious smoke with a Las Vegas showgirl. And next, meet the Boys and Girls Club of Las Vegas and see why they're so special to our guest host here, Dina Mitchell. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Valley View Live on this Tuesday. Our Touchdown for Charity Celebrity Fantasy Football League is well underway, and one local charity that could win really big to the tune of 10,000 buckaroos is the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you so much for being here. Both of you, Dina, we know we're going to get to him in just a second. That is who our guest host, Dina Mitchell, is playing for, and director of the Southern Highlands Clubhouse, Willis Brown, is here to talk all about it. Again, thank you for being here. You guys were chatting, football a second ago, but you guys are doing this all for the kids, and we say doing this as in playing for the Fantasy Football League and hoping to get that $10,000.
Yeah, trying to win the $10,000 for the Boys and Girls Club, and the Boys and Girls Club is near and dear to my heart. I support a few charities here in Las Vegas, and generally they all have to do with kids, but Boys and Girls Club especially, because I love, children are our future, number one.
Right.
I love that they have an outlet, a positive outlet for kids to go young age, and I think 5 is the youngest.
5 is the youngest,
right?
all
And
the way
then
up till 18.
Right, and then it's so inexpensive. So basically, teenagers can go and hang out there from 12 to 18 years old for $15 a year or something, depending on the club.
Yes, just their membership, and then teens can come hang out at our teen centers. It's actually aged 13 to 18. But they can come hang out. We have a lot of exciting things going on and things that we're pretty excited about.
Library, computers
labs. They can play pool, ping pong. We do a lot of amazing field trips around the valley.
We're showing some awesome
It's a really, really good place for teens.
Video right now, and I've seen some videos, everyone from everyday common folks to celebrities. The Boys and Girls Club nationwide has been around for decades now. Why did you get involved, Willis? Why is it so important to you?
I got involved because I was an at-risk youth. I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, and we had a lot of problems in our community, and the club was an outlet. The clubs are great, but it's the people inside the clubs that are really amazing that makes all the magic happen.
Definitely.
Yeah. I know right here in our own newsroom we have Jap Tremble, who's in the sales department. He talks about all the time being in New York as a kid too, how it saved his life. It got him off the streets. It gave him an outlet. For you, how would the $10,000, not for you, but for the Boys and Girls Club of Southern Nevada, how would you guys use that?
Well, first of all, the money that we get will go directly to the kids in form of sports leagues, field trips, just different outlets. We're taking teens to our National Keystone Conference in Dallas this spring.
Wow.
So kids get opportunity to do a lot of great things with it.
That's
Travel,
huge.
and obviously we're coming up on the holiday season. These are kind of 3 big ones for kids, with Halloween being this weekend and followed by Thanksgiving, and then the granddaddy of them all,
Yes.
Christmas.
Right.
Christmas, and also a golf tournament in December.
Yes.
Can you talk about that?
We've partnered with Natalie Golbis, and she's been great for the clubs as a sponsor.
And a big supporter.
A big, huge supporter. It's December 15th at Rio Seco golf course, and basically it's real simple. If you want to get in as an individual, it's $500, $2,000 for a foursome.
Wow.
And yes, Natalie will be there.
Yeah, so she's going to play. Is she going to play with people?
Yeah,
all the
she's
time?
going to play. She's going to give instruction. She's going
Right.
to be all over the place trying to raise money for a great organization that we have.
There's always something, right? You guys have basketball signups happening right now. What else do you guys have brewing?
We do. Well, we're talking football. So we just finished. We're in the week or two. We finished our flag football league, which was the first time we've ever done it. Have to give a shout out to Mark Jacoby.
Shout out to Mark.
To Mark, go Mark, for spearheading that effort and getting it off the ground. We have indoor soccer, and we have all kinds of things going on as far as sports is for kids.
And for
Doing it
each
for the
holiday, too. I think Valentine's Day, you had something for them. There's always something for them to do, which is the best thing about that.
We love that. To learn more about the wonderful work the Boys and Girls Club does for our community, call the number or visit the website right there on your screen. Thank you, Willis, for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Up next, get ready for some hot topics from the funniest dragon in Las Vegas. And wait, is that Marin Wade? A real-life showgirl, my friends. Piff the Magic Dragon and, yes, Marin are in the house. Stay right there. You're watching Valley View Live.
Darling, hold my hand. Oh, won't you hold my hand?
Come on, girls. I see you, Dina. Welcome back to Valley View Live. We are in for a treat today, and not just these goodies, which, by the way,
Amazing.
amazing.
Yummy.
Amazing. We have a new segment today starring Piff the Magic Dragon and Las Vegas showgirl Marin Wade. Are you guys ready?
Totally
You guys
ready.
Okay. Drum roll. Come on. It is Piff and Marin's Hot Topics. What's up, guys? What do you have for us today?
Well, thanks, guys. Well, welcome to Marin and Piff's Hot Topics.
Sorry,
And
it's
today-
actually Piff and Marin's. They just introduced it as Piff and Marin's, so we should keep to that.
Oh, well, people make mistakes.
No. Piff and Marin. It's like Piff and Marin. It's much catchier than Marin and Piff. It's
Well, you know, we'll change it next time anyway. Our hot topic for today is about the election. And so, Piff, who do you think is going to be the Democratic nominee? Do you think it's going to be Hillary or the grumpy guy with
Bernie.
No, the hair.
Yeah, but what do you mean the hair? Bernie Sanders.
That's Donald Trump.
Guys, this is a Democratic nominee, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so you can't have those two.
That's right. You can only have one. So who would you pick?
No. It's an impossible question. You can't have Hillary and...
So you're saying that you don't think that we can have a female president?
What? Okay, well, I did not say that whatsoever. So
You magicians, I tell you, you just think women are good for putting in boxes and sawing in half, and that's it.
Okay, first up, I'm not a magician. I'm a genuine magic dragon here.
But
Okay.
but you do magic.
Right, because I'm a magic dragon, so like...
Well,
sort of
and
comes
aren't
with
you
the territory.
headlining at the Flamingo on November 9th, starting November 9th from like Monday to Wednesday?
Yeah, but you know...
Well, and what are you going to be doing there?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing magic. Tickets available Friday. But the
Okay, so
important thing
then
is...
you're a magician.
Let's just leave that one where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, all I'm saying is women could do everything men can do, and even some of the things that magic dragons can do. But mainly, it'd be very good if we have a woman president. Probably it'd be
All
better if we
right,
had a woman
so then
president.
you say Hillary over Donald.
No, you can't have Hillary and Donald. You just can't have the two
I mean,
of them.
I don't know. The thing with Donald is, I mean, he's so busy, I don't even know how he'd find time to be president with the whole apprentice thing.
He's not doing The Apprentice anymore.
What do you mean?
He got fired.
He fired himself?
No. Yeah, he fired himself.
Well, I mean, it just goes to show you I don't really watch reality shows. Although I do love America's Got Talent.
Never seen it.
You know what? Hillary should go on America's Got Talent because that would be great exposure. She should email them.
I think she's going to stay off emails for a while.
Why?
It doesn't matter. Listen, let's get back to the political subject in hand. Okay. Who are you going to go for in the Democratic nominee?
You know, I don't really feel qualified to answer that question because I don't watch reality shows. But, yeah, anyway. Well, that's our hot topic for this week. And next week we'll be talking about the Republicans and Bernie Sanders.
Guys,
so.
I thought this was going to be like a serious political segment here where I was going to get to, like, talk about what mattered to magic dragons and the issues we face every day.
Who are you talking to?
My management.
There's nobody there.
Yeah, that's the problem with my management.
Huh. Well, thanks for watching Marin and Piff's Hot Topics.
Piff and Marin's.
We'll see.
Piff and Marin or Marin and Piff? Which is it? Which is it?
Marin and Piff. Piff and Marin.
Thanks so
I said
much,
Piff and
you
Marin
guys.
sounds better. I agree.
Do you see?
I agree.
I like her headdress. She is so cute.
Well, thanks so
Piff
much,
and
you guys.
Piff the Dragon for president.
Yes, you can catch Piff the Magic Dragon at the Flamingo every Monday through Wednesday beginning November 9th. Tickets are available on Friday at piffthemagicdragon.com. And remember to follow Marin Wade's Las Vegas weekly column at confessionsofaShowgirl.com. We'll be right back. Time to discover some great bargains. Sephora takes up to 75% off sale items. Plus, get a deluxe sample for free with orders of $25 or more. Crazy 8 takes up to 70% off select kids and toddlers apparel during its Crazy Good sale. All full-priced items also get 30% off. Best Buy cuts up to 63% off select laptops, printers, TVs, and more. Plus, most items qualify for free shipping. Gap cuts an extra 40% off site-wide, including sale items already marked up to 75% off. Use the code BOO. Deal ends today. And finally, today only, Macy's cuts an extra 20% off sale and clearance apparel with the code RED. And there you have it. If you have a deal you would like to share, head over to our Facebook page and let me know. I went online to Macy's and put in that code, and it didn't work for the item I wanted.
Oh, are you kidding? Of course, there's always some restriction at Macy's. It's good. Just get it anyways.
Yes, I will.
Okay. Raise a toast for the 13th annual Lee's Wine Experience. More than 1,000 great wines from all over the world will be available for tasting on Saturday, November 7th from 3 to 7 p.m. at the Tropicana. The event will also feature other great spirits, including vodka vodka, tequila, whiskey, and more. Tickets are $60 in advance or $70 at the door. Right now, we are giving away 2 tickets to the fabulous event. Just be caller number 13 to 702-876-1301 and you could be the lucky winner. Again, that number is 702-876-1301. You must be 21 years of age or older to win. Lee's Discount Liquor is a proud sponsor of Valley View Live and has provided the tickets for this giveaway. Oh, it's been a really good show. Thank you, Dina, for being here today. Let's talk about tomorrow right here on Valley View Live. It is Hump Day. It is also National Chocolate Day, where to indulge on our favorite holiday.
We're going to take people to Hex. H-E-X-X.
H-E-X-X. All right, I like that.
Yes, plus find your Zenspiration with Old School 105.7 Zenja Done. That is all tomorrow, and we want to thank our guest host, Fantasy Football Commissioner Dina Mitchell. Follow our Touchdown for Charity Fantasy Football League at touchdownforcharity.com to root on your favorite player. And Chef Michael left his spread for us, and it's incredible. And I know that you love to cook and you love to throw tailgate parties too. Isn't this something that you would be able to do?
Oh,
easily?
definitely. And you know, I actually made the dip by scratch, was what he was talking about, and I would de-shelled all of the garbanzo beans, and I never made it again.
That's a lot of work.
Too much.
I didn't know you could buy it fresh and not out of a can.
Well,
Dina.
apparently, I mean, everyone says it's better to do it from the can. Just do that. And you saw how quickly he
Look at
made it.
Martha Stewart over here.
I'm trying to learn how to make pesto. That's my next
That's
thing.
super easy. You just super easy.
Oh, yeah.
know,
Just-
right?
You'll have to
Dina's
teach me.
incredible.
No problem.
I'm new in the kitchen, all right? Newly married.
It's all right. You know, I think that for the first year, you're not expected to be in the kitchen.
No.
You just eat, yeah,
Everybody else
the other
cooks
room.
for you.
Or we can
That
eat
does it
together.
for us.
Anyway,
Yes,
we'll see you
bye.
tomorrow,
We'll see
Wednesday.
you later.
Bye.
Backline provided and sponsored by Steve Byer Productions. Tickets for the 13th annual Lee's Wine Experience provided and sponsored by Lee's Discount Liquor. Angie's List is sponsored by Angie's List.